Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Recettear. Where we last left off, it's payday again, so I'm gonna have to deal with that all over again. Let's go shopping. Hope we can get one more boom sale in. Price of food's down. $10 doomsdays, will that be enough? I'm trying to think if it is enough. I think so. I think 10 doomsdays is more than enough. 10 doomsdays. And we'll buy a little bit of food. Why not? Yes, I hear you crying, Annie. Alright. Alright. Let's go back in. Awesome. Alright, you guys know the drill. Let's do this. That. Alright. Yeah, it should be more than enough. Then I have one more perfume staff, so there you go. Yeah, this boom sale is definitely what I needed. Sorry if you're hearing my cat meowing. She's going below berserk. Food stuffs. Oh man, just when the price went down, didn't it? Alright. Do 50%. Nah. Take that as a loss. I don't know why the wife would ask for Doomsday. Do you have things at the hats? Yes, I do. That's skill. Yeah, this will definitely put us in good shape for the final week. I mean, if I can get one more boom sale, I can literally pay off next week. Alright, that's taken care of. Now what we need to do is put up these. And... oh, some swords. Yeah, there's the crystal swords as well. Yeah, I think our atmosphere is pretty light now. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's a little light. I haven't bothered changing like carpet, floors, or anything like that. It's not really that important. Unless you really just want specific customers. Some clothes. How about the sailor suit? I won't judge you. Awesome, over 500,000.
あるんだけどさ。
Walnut bread. Alright.
まあそのくらい。
Louie loves me. Alright.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。レベルアップ。いらっしゃいませ。買ってほしいものがあるんだけど。いくらにしようかな。まあ。ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Oh, perfect.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Wow, this is going great.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Almost there.
こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございま
Alright,
す。
little girl leveled up.
買ったよ。
News. The price of daggers has increased. Awesome. Sinister thing boom has ended.
何
Aww.
を買おうかな。
That's alright. Well, we got shields we can put
ど
up
れにし
here.
ようかな。どれにしようか
And
な。
what we need to do is move some stuff around.
何を買おうかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。何を買おうかな。何がいいかな。
Should be good enough.
何がいいかな。何を買おうかな。どれにしようかな。
See if we can get away selling this.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。買ったよ。
I guess the one thing I'm a little worried about doing dungeons, except for with Louie, because I want to do, next time I'm doing dungeons, I'm going to do it with different characters to show them off, but I don't really have good gear on a lot of the other characters. Louie's pretty geared up. That should be good enough.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
But I'll
いらっ
make
しゃい
do.
ませ。
これ欲しかったんだ。
Oh, cool, an increase in defense and magic.
いくらにしようかな。
Magic defense, anyway.
それでいい。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Almost there, come on. Just need a good sale. That is definitely a good sale.
ありがとうございました。
Alright.
売れたよ。
As I said, if I can pay off the depth, I will do dungeons. After this day's over, I'm gonna be doing dungeons. Piece of armor. Got some spirit
こ
bombs.
れなんかどうですか。ああ、それそれ。いくらにしようかな。まあ。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
The only thing I gotta be careful of is making sure I at least have the store open for,
いくらにしよう
oh,
か
you're
な。
selling me that. For, outstanding orders.
ありがとうございました。買った。
Sorry about that, everyone. Fraps crashed. You didn't miss anything. I just literally just waited for the fraps to stop choking. So let's continue. Oh wow, you can afford that? I guess you have a lot of... I don't know. So I only leveled you up once, I think. Oh well. This should be more than enough for you.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Yeah, we're good. We're definitely good. I need 2 metal things, return in 3 days. Yes, I'll do it, just because I always accept orders. I'll have to open the shop on those days, but other than
お疲れ
that,
様でした。
look at that, 401,000 profit.
今日は明細としていきましょう。来週も頑張りましょう。
Alright. We got 1 more week left, and we got nothing to worry about. We are good. So I'm going to be focusing more on doing events and dungeons. So that kind of worked out. It only took 3 parts to get there from the request for dungeons, so not too bad.
今週分は確かに徴収いたしました。やったー。
And it's all the same dialogue. Alright. Day 30.
仕事しますよ。今日も頑張っていこう。
News, fortune telling using slime fluids is big new fad with girls. Prices for pearl shields are falling rapidly. Price of shields is normalized. And when leaving your house, be sure and lock up. Okay. I'm saving game because I don't want to risk losing all the money I just have now. We are now level 30, which is Fusion Rank 5. Which is the only Fusion Rank 5 is the way to make the best gear in the game. Unfortunately, you pretty much need other top level gear to combine them and stuff like that. I've never made any of the top. I don't think I've made Fusion Rank 5 stuff ever. I've made a few of the Fusion Rank 4s though. Excuse me. Anyway, the reason I was worried about the last week is, as you can see right there, is 500,000 picks. It's 500,000. The first time I played this, when I saw that, I was just like, oh great, I'm dead. And I pretty much gave up and waited to see what would happen. But in this case, I already have over 500,000 picks, so we're good. We don't need to worry about anything. I've already saved the game. Outstanding orders, I have one thing I need to sell. I have one outstanding order, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Pearl shields. I'm gonna go ahead and just put up the rest of the stuff I have here. Just get that all taken care of. And there we go. So that. Okay. I'm gonna open the shop once, just to take care of the outstanding order. There you are. Yes, I do. I think what was I gonna give you? Oh yeah, I was gonna give you like a warm hat and a popular charm. What the? I thought you said pieces of armor. Oh, well I screwed that up. Oh well. At this point I don't really care. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're in good shape. Whoa, more news. The price of weapons has decreased. Food normalized. Price of watermelons has normalized. Okay. Help conserve water. Turn that faucet off when brushing your teeth. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and save our game. And let's go to Town Square. Alright, finally get to have a nice big lunch for once. Time to dig it. Woof. Woof woof. Oh, you're hungry too, huh? You look pretty lean. Well, alright, here, I'll give you half of it. Hey, don't wolf it all down at once. Enjoy it. Woof 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 Murph. Tasty, isn't it? I spent a long time picking it out. I hope you like it. Louis is really kind, isn't he? To be honest, I thought he and the dog would end up fighting for the food. That'd be a little too sad even for Louis. And there you go. Oh yeah, I didn't... Final expansion is 100,000. I'll go ahead and get it anyway. I can afford it. There we go. We'll save again because I'm compulsive like that. But there's not really any big loss if I don't make it, so... We have 4 characters to choose from now. Right now, Louis is our best... If we want to, like, actually progress, Louis is our best bet because he has the best gear. But, some of the other characters aren't too bad either. Kylo's pretty up there. Like, he's missing slots. But I'm gonna go ahead and just go in order. I'm gonna do, Charm the Thief. And... just so I don't have a headache, I'm gonna send in the tuna shanker. Sandwich plate. Super armband. Actually, no. Let's do nothing. We'll come in with 2 items. Heart. We're going to Amber Gardens. This is the dungeon we unlocked, like, I don't know, like in part 6. And never went to it, so we'll go there. Let's see, did you equip both items? Yes, you did. So you're sitting at what? A lot higher attack power. Good. Alright. So you get... Ouch! Well, that's a bad start. Yeah, her attacks are a little shorter range than Louie's, and not as much of an arc, but she can dash. She can also detect traps. And she right now has 1 spell. She can also parry, but I can't parry if my life depended on it. Backscratcher, the treasure. Ouch. That nearly killed me. Oops. Also, she can detect traps, but I haven't really shown that off yet. Because I keep hitting chests way too soon. And the reason she's one-shot killing everything is mainly because I have her equipped with, like, the best dagger I can get her right now. These are bombs. As you can see, when you take them out, they become those explosive things. They can also shoot little rings that'll home in on you and burst into flames. Ouch. Everything else is pretty much old news. The bombs are the new thing. They're pretty rough. They're rough mainly because it takes, if you don't know how to avoid them. They're actually pretty easy to avoid compared to other things. Okay, that's taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and fully explore the floor simply because I need levels. Just pretty low level. The bosses can be a little rough. There we go, gotta level up. She doesn't have as much magic defense right now because of her gear. Okay. I generally, when I initially played through the game, I used Charm the most, mainly because she can run. It makes the dungeons go faster. It's also free form running, so you can run in all directions. Okay. Attack power double for everyone. Yeah, from this dungeon on, there will be little event things, kind of like the news thing, for shops, but this case, it gives, like, various buffs and debuffs. It can be, like, you go twice, this one was Finfan's just, ingredient. That one was double attack power for everyone, so if I get hit, I take double damage. If I hit them, I do double damage. So, it can be beneficial, it can be, kind of generic like that one. And, there's some that are just flat out bad, and they just debuff you. Double attack power is generally one of the better ones. In fact, it's one of the best ones. The only other one that I like better is double experience. Level up faster. Warrior's helmets. Also, you notice that little ring that was fired, it doesn't hit you initially. What it does is it homes in and then it detonates. So you can actually move away from it once it gets to you. So what you do is you stand still, let it go to you, and then move away from it. If you're a character that can dash, you can outrun it. But if you're not a character that can dash, if you try to run away from it initially, it'll catch up to you and explode. Oops. Keep hitting chests too fast to show off the traps. Oh well. It's not a big deal. I mean, I still hit most of them anyway. These traps aren't that deadly. As you see, I took a lot more damage. Initially, we took 5 damage from those shots, and this time, on this floor, we're taking 11. It's not really double damage, it's just double attack power, so if you have high enough defense, you can still take 1 damage. Oh, we leveled up high enough to get our second spell, which is Flame Charge, which is the same as, Elan's Flame Charge. I haven't really shown off any of the spells. Let me see if I can do that. I usually use Flame Charge. That's flame charge. Just dash through. It's just like the boss fight. And then I'll show off this one next.
ちゃんとついてきなよ。
Make doubles. And if you cast it again, you get more doubles. It's a short duration though. But it's great for bosses because you just double your damage or triple your damage and so forth. Charm has a little bit more SP than Louis, so you're... Oh, hello. Hello? Oh, yes? Can I help you? I think that might be my line. Are you looking for something? I'd be happy to help if you are... no, that's not it. I seem to be lost somehow. Can you perhaps tell me where I am? Where you are? In here, that could be a problem. These dungeons alter their shape when a person enters. I'm afraid that giving you your precise current location is impossible. Oh, I've entered a dungeon, then how surprising. What? How can you... I was just on my way home from... Wow, in some ways I'm kind of in awe. How in the name of heaven do you get so lost as to end up in a dungeon? How indeed, I too am at a loss. Given how lost you seem to be, I hope the trees don't start shaking. What should I do now, though? To begin with, I would recommend searching for a floor of the dungeon with a large red door. That will allow you to exit the dungeon. Well, why thank you, Miss Vera. You are very kind. Not at all. Be careful, though. Farewell, then. Well, that was unexpected. I hope she gets home okay. Oh yeah, so once you hit a certain day, that particular character will start showing up in dungeons you go into. She only appears once per trip, and sometimes she doesn't appear at all. She's actually kind of an annoying event if you want it to happen. If you don't want it to happen, it's not really a big deal if it happens or not. But we'll probably be seeing more of her later, as we always do with all the characters. And I don't even remember what I was talking about when I ran into that person. Oh yeah, I think I said Charm has a little bit more SP than Louis, and I think that was the last thing I said before I got interrupted. I wasn't expecting to run right into her like that, but that kind of worked out. So we got that little plot going, or at least event series going. Move. Also, dashing allows you to avoid those traps pretty easily. Ouch. Oops. Charm has one other spell. It's the throws the net. She throws a net or something, and I never use it. I think it gets unlocked at like level 20 or something. Yeah, as you see, the ring can go really fast that they fire. You kind of like build momentum. I screwed it up. Oh well. You have to be kind of close to the chest to see if it has a trap or not. So that's kind of why I've been messing it up and showing it off. It's not a big deal, like I said. It's just... It's one of Charm's little unique abilities. All the characters kind of have their own unique mechanics to them, or just abilities. As I probably have mentioned, but haven't really gotten a chance to show them off. Ah, fish! Level up. I do intend on going through all the floors of this dungeon in one go, just to get it taken care of and get some more plot unlocked. It's not really too big of a deal, but you do have to be careful about sending low-level characters to higher dungeons, because you can get one or two shotted pretty easily. Which is why I went ahead and just bit the bullet and carried 2 extra items into the dungeon, so I can equip Charm with some better gear. It does limit your slots. It lowers the amount of slots I have by 2, so instead of 30 spaces, I only have 28. But I'm not too worried about getting rare drops or anything like that. We don't need money. So... Ouch. Oh, gunpowder. Yeah, see the little exclamation mark? That means this one's trapped. And that dropped in inkwell. I need to make sure I level before, well, I don't really need to level, I just need to make sure my health gets up a little bit more. And it's kind of, like I mentioned before, it's a little hit and miss about getting good items from dungeons, because all the stuff that are in early dungeons are in the treasure boxes in later dungeons. Like that longsword, for example. Though in this case, it's not that bad, simply because this is actually still pretty low level for a dungeon. As you can see, the monsters are only level 8. But I'm using a, you know, a top tier dagger. You can also swat these things into each other. It definitely helps killing big groups of monsters. Yeah, being able to dash is awesome. I think there's about 3 characters that can dash. We only have one of them so far, and my cat is going berserk. Anyway, next floor. Eyebat King. Okay. This one summons lots of minions, and all it does is fly around, except when it does that. At this point in the game, if that thing hits you, that beam will probably kill you in one shot. Ooh, I'm gonna get killed. That's right. Let's fix that. Yeah, the problem is Charm has very low range, so it kind of doesn't help. But you can use this to make up for it pretty easily. There we go. Leveled up. And these are coffee beans, which is just materials. I don't know. Should I go ahead and go through? Nah, I want to do this in one go. Well, I'll miss out on checkpoints, but that's not a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and just pause the game here, and I'm going to go ahead and call this a video, because I think I'm over 30 minutes. So until next time, everyone, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Recettear. When we come back, I'll be continuing this dungeon as Charm. So, see you guys later.